Dear participants of this press conference and dear participants of the International LGBT Human Rights Conference in Vilnius, which is going to take place on this day, and for also all the participants who will be participating in Baltic Pride this weekend in Vilnius. I'm very sorry I cannot be there yet at the press conference. I will arrive at noon and be present at the panel in the afternoon, in the panel of the conference in the afternoon. I'm really happy and I appreciate it that this conference has been granted associated EU presidency status, that this event is going to be part of the EU presidency of Lithuania. I think it's very important to have official support from the government it takes place in, like in Lithuania, but also of the European Union, because enhancing the visibility of LGBT issues, making sure LGBT rights are seen as human rights, as all other human rights issues, this is extremely important. Now let me talk a bit about some of the issues that are at stake at European level. We have the Antidiscrimination directive, the second one that is stuck in Council for the last 4 to 5 years. And it's the one which would grant LGBT people, but as well people on grounds of their religious beliefs, of their political beliefs, on disability or others, that would allow them access to services without discrimination. Let me give you an example. For example, if two gay men want to rent an apartment together, at the moment, if they are banned from doing that, if the owner of the apartment says, no, you're two gays, I'm not going to rent that to you, they have no chance legally. They cannot go to court and say this was discrimination, although it definitely is. Or if two lesbians are seen kissing in the discotheque while dancing and enjoying their love, and they could be thrown out, they couldn't go to court to say we've been discriminated because of being two lesbians. Because if a heterosexual couple kisses in a discotheque, I don't think anybody would throw them out anywhere. So that is the things that will come with this Anti-Discrimination Directive, which, as I said already, the Council has been blocking for years now. Although this European Parliament here and the Commission already in 2009 gave the green light for it. We are fighting for that and we hope it will come soon. We have another very positive development at EU level recently. The Council has done a toolkit. The Council of Member States governments has done a toolkit, and now LGBT guidelines for EU embassies outside of the European Union. That means that every EU delegation, that's what EU embassies are called, every EU delegation outside of the European Union now has this directive, has these guidelines to make sure that LGBTI, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, intersex, human rights defenders are being supported by the European Union diplomats in every country in the world. And this is extremely important, and we're very glad the Council has done that, and now EU ambassadors worldwide will stand up for LGBT rights, supporting human rights defenders, but also making it clear to the governments in the respective country that LGBT rights are human rights. There's another thing where we need improvement inside the European Union. For example, that pride should not be banned anymore, as has been tried in Vilnius this time, and I'm very, at the moment of recording this piece, I'm really optimistic that Baltic Pride will take place on Saturday. I hope it will be the case. But you know, freedom of assembly is what especially Europeans who lived before under Soviet rule have been fighting for. And this is not being taken granted in all parts of the European Union. We have problems in some EU member states where prides are not being granted, where this freedom of assembly is not part of LGBT rights, or not part of LGBT rights. So that's why we need a roadmap, a European Union roadmap against homophobia and for equality. The European Parliament has already asked 9 times, to ask the Commission to do that. We haven't had the necessary response yet, but we're preparing to have it in the next legislature at least. We will continue this struggle, and we're looking forward to, and I'm personally looking forward to discussing all of that with you and other things as well, with the participants of the conference in the afternoon. Let's have a happy and very European Baltic Pride this weekend.